How's it going, guys? Zoro here with another live reaction, this time to One Piece, chapter 1032. What's up, everybody? How we doing? Shout outs to the chat, man. Shout outs to everybody here. I am very excited to be doing another One Piece live reaction. We had no chapter last week. I didn't know this, by the way. The last chapter, it didn't say like there wasn't going to be a chapter, and then it didn't happen, and I was like, fuck. What do I do now? So it kind of sucked. It kind of sucked. But hey, man, look. Regardless of that, the next couple months as a One Piece fan are gonna be wild. Number one, tomorrow we're getting episode 1000, and I know they're gonna do some special stuff for episode 1000 of One Piece, and that's incredible stuff. You know, I saw the little teaser they did with We Are. Oh, she's Son. She's Son. Thank you very much, JD Lau, the legend himself. I'm honored, JD Legend. Thank you for the tier 1, man. Resub. Appreciate that. For the loyalty. We're brothers. We're brothers. as your sub notification would say. But we get the One Piece chapter 1000, or not chapter 1000, episode 1000 tomorrow, right? And then we're getting the new Shanks movie coming out. Officially recognized Shanks movie. Which I have thoughts on that. I'm not going to go into the details because, you know, this is live reaction time, baby. But basically, the first thing that came to my mind is, bro, this man is dying. Not in the movie. Not in the movie. But this... I don't do IG. I do Twitter. So my Twitter, you can see, is below. I don't do Instagram. You know, when it comes to social media, I try not to overwhelm myself because, like, you know, one site... I dedicate myself to one site, and even that takes up a lot of my retention. So, I would, I would have a hard time doing multiple sites. But anyway, Shanks is, bro. This man Shanks got to be dying in the story if they're making movies about him that are probably not canon. Maybe it's canon. I don't know. I'm concerned. I am worried as a Shanks fan. I am concerned about whether or not this man will stay alive. But you know, we're gonna have to see. But I'm very excited, regardless. I'm very excited. And then, of course, the live action. You got people being announced for the roles, and the cast looks pretty solid. So, you know, we One Piece fans are eating pretty well, I gotta say. Just, you know, it's Thanksgiving. We're eating good, baby. We eating good. We're getting seconds, you know. Fill up the plate. Fill up my plate with more One Piece content, you know. So I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm a happy man, bro. I'm not gonna touch the trial, man. I don't know enough details about the trial to really comment, so I'm just gonna leave it at that, bro. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't know enough details about the trial, man. So, you know, it is what it is. That's all I'm gonna say. You want me to do a live reaction to the Bebop? I probably will. You know, I've seen a lot of like little scenes here and there they've posted. I'm trying not to get too spoiled, but I'm concerned. Let me just say that I was less concerned with like the trailer that they released and stuff like that in the opening. But when it comes to the actual show itself and what little I've seen, it's very concerning, man. Very concerning. I just, some of the characters have some corny ass dialogue, and it just doesn't feel right, man. Look, man, you will not find a bigger Cowboy Bebop stan than myself, and I take pride in that, honestly. Take a look, my boy Spike right over there. You see him? You see my boy Spike on the wall? Look, you will not find a bigger Bebop stan. I've seen Bebop over 20 times. Over fucking 20 times. Okay? Like from front to back. Not like just watching a random episode. If that's the case, 100 times. Right? I watch it. I rewatch Bebop yearly. It's a yearly rewatch for me. Sometimes twice a year. So let me just say I'm very concerned. And I'll leave it at that. But I'm going to watch it regardless, because I think it deserves at least that. I said at least 20 times. At least. It's probably more, honestly. That's like I was keeping count. but at least 20 times. That's my fucking show, bro. But anyway, anywho's. Oh yeah, I already commented on the Shanks movie hype. I already commented on that, so I don't want to get too much into that. We're gonna get to the live reaction in just a moment here, guys. So anyone who just popped in, man, be sure to like the video. Hit that like button for you, boy. I appreciate that very much. Fuck, I don't got my bottle of water with me. Oh well, we're just gonna have to tough it out without the water this time around. I forgot. But yeah, man, let's get to the live reaction, man. I'm gonna pull up the chapter. Feel free to pull it up alongside me. We can read the chapter together. We'll go through the process. All right, here we go. One Piece chapter 1032 live reaction. We got enough people in here. I think we should get started, guys. What do you think? Hold on. Let me refresh. All right. Here we go. One Piece chapter 1032. Odin's beloved soul. Oh no, that title name. No. Oh, no, I don't like that. That title name, that's not a good start, bro. I don't. Odin's beloved sword. Okay, we'll see. This. All right, let's just get started. We'll see how it goes. All right, One Piece chapter 1032. We got Yamato on the cover story here. The fuck, cats. Cover request by Fukada Shinkokoro. Yamato making a delivery with black cats. A reference to the Japanese company Yamato Transport, which uses two black... Okay, that was an inside joke I didn't get, but okay, I get it now. Alright, we got Marco. Okay, and we got a Marco sighting out here. What's the big idea, Aizo? It's a pain to fly you around when I'm injured, Yui. Sorry about that. You're a Phoenix heel, like... Injured? This man was like... Come on, bro. Like, am I supposed to be led to believe that Marco is hurt? Still? This man, like, could only be injured in Marineford when they put the handcuffs on him. The Sea Stone. Yet, like, King was bodying him so bad he's still injured? Sorry about that. Sorry, that announcement about the giant yokai made me feel uneasy. Where did a thing like that come from? The castle's on fire. Try not to get too sidetracked, Yui. And a random Big Mom sighting on top of that. She's in the midst of her combat, doing things. The samurai are blocking the way out. Fetch the cannon. We'll be burned alive if we don't get to that floor. Second basement. Young master, please hear me out. I told you I'm busy. Quit following me. Apoo, you don't know when to quit. Whoa, it's one of the numbers. Bro, I'm telling you, man. This is Ushimaru, man. I'm just saying, like, it has to be. This is Zoro's pops. Like, this is 100% Zoro's pops. Why is he running out there with them? Looking like this. Looking like, ooh, Fuga. This man is absolutely Zoro's pops. Can we confirm that Zoro's dad had a tattoo on his arm? Or maybe that's a hint. I don't know. I don't remember if he did. I know it's been a while. I'm in a hurry. Fuga. This is the second floor. Ah. The flame yokai is heading for the lower levels of the castle. What? A cushion? No, this is hair. Hair? Oh, it's Robin and Brooke. And CP0's coming. They're coming. No choice but to fight. Huh? What in the world is that? Oh, okay, so like CP0 was coming, but the flame spirit yokai thing just kind of burned them up. I don't think that's gonna be the end. That cannot be the end of them. Come on, the CP0, bro. Stop it. What? We don't know what it is, but it keeps going down. It's huge. This must be the flame yokai they're talking about. This whole flame yokai thing, if I'm being honest, it reminds me of Smiley from Punk Hazard. Remember when Smiley was chasing everyone around? And I did live reactions to those chapters all the way back on my last channel. This was many years ago, it feels like. I don't remember the exact number of years, but it feels like it's been many years since then. Many a time since then. Lots happened. And I remember when I was reacting to those chapters, it felt like it was dragging, things are dragging along quite a bit, and I wasn't a huge fan of them, you know? So I hope this doesn't drag on super long. I'll be honest, like, I enjoy One Piece for the characters and their personalities. This nameless, faceless, random, last second summon spirit, you know, to provide false danger in the threat of blowing the place up really doesn't do a whole lot for me, if I'm being honest. You know, I don't. It's not gonna happen. Either Yamato's gonna stop it, or I guess Marco might stop it because Marco's on the way. So I mean, I'm not really hugely invested in this. You know, I'm more invested in the fights and the characters and some of the moments, and definitely what's going on with CP0 because they're super interesting too. Anyway, it's huge. We don't know what it's after, but it keeps going down. This must be the flame yokai they're talking about. Pants. What the heck is that? It's going down. And it passes through walls? This is bad if it keeps going. It'll set off an explosion midair. The whole island will be gone. Fuga, I need your help with something. Fuga, I need your help with something. Look, man, every chapter is more and more evidence that this man is Zoro's dad. It has to be. Has to be, mate. The CP0 agents are behind that wall of flames. Let's hurry. They'll be on our tails again soon. Flash. What? Lapdogs of the Celestial Dragon spotted in Kaido's castle. What a scoop. Maybe I'll sell the story to Morgan. After losing their middleman, Doflamingo, the government deals directly with... Oh. Interesting. You should have kept your mouth shut. Oh, damn, bro. Oh, shit. Just went, yo, shut your fucking mouth. You talk too much. Bah! Finger guns, baby. Right in his neck. I didn't even know. Oh, the neck. Oh, the neck. Oh, that's rough, man. That's sorry, Apoo, bro. It's sputter, bro. He hit him right in the fucking trachea. This man is. I mean, come on. He's got to be done, bro. He gets knocked. He gets hit in the trachea. The motherfucking trachea. He's got to be done. He's got to be done. GG, sir. But this man was trying to like sneak some pics off, trying to sell it to Morgans, bro. Why would you say that? Why would you? I like Apoo. I can't be mad with Apoo. I can't be mad with Apoo, bro. Apoo's too funny. He's a funny dude, bro. Apoo's hilarious. I don't care what anyone says. Apoo's fucking hilarious. Apoo. He's bleeding out. Drake, I hope you didn't assume that your true allegiance would remain a secret to CP0. If you already know, I'm dying to hear your excuse for being here. We're just handling pest control. Apoo lives! Apoo lives! Hit this man with a boom! Oh, this man's actually still living out here. You love to see it. My boy Apoo still lives. How is he still alive? They got his trachea, bro. Damn government assassins, that freaking hurt. Pant. Oh, you're still alive? That's what I'm saying. You're still alive? How are you still alive? I can use armament hockey, you dumbass. Oh, alright. Armament hockey confirmed. I can use armament hockey, you dumbass. These guys aren't getting off that easy. And you, I knew you were a Marine. Cram it. Are we doing this or not? Obviously, they picked a fight with me. You started it. They'll get what is coming to them. Really? Apoo and Drake against CP0? Huh. Okay, alright. We got Apoo and Drake versus CP0. I could work with this, bro. I don't know how Apoo's still alive. This man got finger banged in the neck. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty aggressive. He's been taking hits after hits after hits. This man is got pretty godlike durability. I'm not gonna lie. Like, legitimately, all that he's taken up until this point is pretty impressive. You gotta give Apoo credit, bro. A lot of people were slandering him after events of this arc, right, and saying things about him like, top bottom tier supernova, this and that, bruh. And look, Apoo is not top tier, right, but he's definitely not bottom tier. He's not like where the Capones are, he's not on the bottom tier right now. He's in the middle of the tier, middle high. Hawkins is like bottom middle. He's middle high right now. I mean, the durability is too impressive. Hawkins got no fucking durability, bro. He's like cracker out here. But anyway, they'll get what's coming to him. He's throwing kicks out here. We got Drake out here in his dinosaur form. Rawr. Someone said something, I think it was last week in one of my comment section, which was fucking hilarious. Basically saying like Oda is essentially like going back to his childhood and playing with his like plastic dinosaur figurines, and that's what this arc is all about. And I was like, yeah, that pretty much works. That fits. That makes sense. Outside, Zoro versus King. Oh. Here we go. Oh god. All right, here we go. King is grabbing his like head? Is that a head? What the fuck? Why is he making that face, bro? Yo, why is he? Yeah. What is he doing, bro? This man's about to bust on his fuck. What the fuck is? What the fuck? What is happening? What is happening, bro? Just yeah. What the fuck is this? All right. Is that supposed to be pulled back like that? What is he doing? Tempura? What the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened? I'm so confused. Udon. Tempura udon. Yeah, so this arc is all about food, dinosaurs. That's what this arc is all about. What the hell? I couldn't block it. It's like a beam. Bro, what did he shoot at him? fuck was that? Yo, what is going on, bruh? I don't know what's happening, but this is weird, but it's funny. Udon, I couldn't block it. It's like a beam. Just like prehistoric times. That's how pterodons hunted their prey. I don't believe that's how they did that, actually. I don't think so. Damn it, is that so? 360 caliber Phoenix. He dodges. If I can't find a way to reach him, I'm just wasting my energy. Pants, pants. I suppose pterodons flew with fire on their backs, too. Get your story straight. That bastard's talking down to me. I've got to knock him out of the sky before I run out of steam. Santori! Ooh, Kala Sutra. Great Dragon Twister. Hit him with the Kama Sutra. He's blocking, though. He's like, blocking. Yeah. He's blocking with his wings? Yeah, I can't believe we're actually getting Zoro, though. That's so hype, dude. So Zoros are really like, so dinosaurs are basically like dragons with big lizards with tough hides. You're not wrong, but I'm on another level. You know, he's the first commander for a reason. Don't worry, I'll give you a chance to use my blade instead. You're not the only one that craves a good duel. That's a mistake, bro. You better fly back up and keep using your fucking your whatever fucking weird ass technique you're using. You better not be coming down and trying to beat him in a sword fight. It ain't gonna work for you. That ain't gonna work for you, sir. That ain't gonna work for you. Not a drop of blood after all those attacks. He still has movable wings in this form. They're not just for show, but I haven't seen him fly with them. And the flames on his back are still burning. I thought he got those features from his devil fruit, but I guess not. Does he have fishmen or giant blood? No, it's probably a race I've never heard of. Fishmen? Where do you get fishmen for? What fishmen have wings? Zoro. He's just going through all the races he knows. Fisherman, no. Giant blood, no. Dwarf, no. It's too big. Just go through all the races you've seen before, Zoro. King sends him flying. I don't think I can win without knowing what he is. How people are going to misinterpret that line. Oh, God, I already know. I already know how people are going to misinterpret that line. I'm not going to go there, all right? I'm not going to stoop to that level because look, stop it. I know who you are out there, dude. Don't do this. Don't do that, all right? Don't go there. Some people are probably, what the fuck is he talking about? What is he talking about? If you know, you know. If you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say on the matter. Obviously, they're pointing to the importance of King's race and his unique abilities, and Zoro's trying to understand exactly what he's capable of, but it will be misinterpreted by some as something more than that. But I'm not gonna give credence to that kind of line of thinking, of course, Anyway, pant. What's that sound? A shamisen, no way. something's happening with Enma as Zoro screams, Enma! And his hockey is being drained at the moment. He's not controlling Enma properly. Is that because of the shamisen? Or was he just distracted that he didn't concentrate because you have to maintain concentration to maintain Enma? But a shamisen's like an instrument, right? Why would the instrument? Because he said, "What's that sound? A shamisen? No way!" And then the sword started to react. Enma? Dome interior treasure repository. Is that a shamisen? That's absurd. We're in a war zone. What kind of trick is this? It's coming from the next room. Slide. Oh, it's bright. Someone's here. Is it an enemy? Did they track me down? What? Komarasaki? What? Why are you here? Why are you here? Did she arrive with Tama? I don't remember her being here. Was it stated that she was here with, like, she came with Tama? I don't think it was it? I'm very confused about why Komurasaki's here, randomly playing the shamisen. God, am I dreaming, or did I pass to the other side? I've yearned for you every night since what happened. I couldn't get you out of my head. Likewise, my lord, all I want is for us to spend the rest of our lives together. Oh, she about to stab you in your fucking chest, bruh. She about to kill you, dog. And this man is being played so hard. This man is about to be played so hard. So fucking hard. If this is a dream, I don't want to wake up. Bro, you about to be put to sleep forever. You're talking about dreaming. You're about to be night. You're about to be night. You're about to be napping for a long time. She about to cut off the rest of your heads. The rest of them. You know, she should just stab him in the chest. Fucking bop, 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 bop. Finish him off, bro. I would be completely fine with Komurasaki finishing off this motherfucker, bro. I would. That's poetic justice. All right, you know, make it happen, bro. But honestly, going back though, like, as much as I am dreading the comments I'm gonna receive from the Zoro haters, because this chapter is filled with meme material that I do not condone nor do I respect. But I'm not gonna get into that. But I have to acknowledge one thing here. Getting back to reality and seriousness for a moment. Once the shamisen started playing, then the sword seemingly reacted to that. It started draining Zoro the moment he heard it. Either he lost concentration and then the sword just started leaking like that, or it has something to do with Komurasaki, because obviously Komurasaki's Odin's daughter. So is there a connection there that I'm not seeing, possibly? Or does the shamisen have some sort of weird properties? I don't know exactly what the hell is happening, but clearly something's going on. The sword just randomly bursts and starts, freaking leaking all this hockey. It's clear that whatever is happening, I think ultimately it's going to help Zoro. I just don't know exactly what the hell is going on right now. And why in this particular moment the sword just fucking starts doing this. Yeah, this whole Enma, carrying Zoro narrative happening right now is only gonna get worse by this, and I'm not looking forward to the toxic debate discussion from this chapter. This is the nightmare. This is this is rough. Oh, after such a good chapter last week, I was in such, or not last week, 2 weeks ago, I was in such a positive mood. You know what I mean? I was like, riding high, great fucking Sanji chapter, and then we get trolled. The Zoro fans getting trolled here, man. I am devastated right now. I know ultimately it's going to be a net positive. I know this isn't going to be something that's going to make him look bad in the long run. But for this week alone, it's not a good look, man. It's not a good look. And this is going to be tough, man. It's that's all I got to say. That's all I'm going to say. But like I said, this is only this week, right? Because I know in the future, Zoro's going to be king. He's going to do it. He's going to earn the title of First Commander. He's already there, in my opinion. It's just the fact that he's having a hard time dealing with King in terms of his like flying ability, his durability. He's just trying to overcome what he has in front of him, which he will do, like he's done every other opponent. If you look at all of his opponents, initially they kick his ass, and then he turns it around, he beats them. That's every single time Zoro fights an opponent. So I don't want to hear like, oh, Zoro ain't shit. He ain't really. What kind of level is he? Shut up. Against Mr. 1, he was getting bodied the majority of the fight. Didn't put a scratch on him until the end. Against Kaku, he was getting hurt a lot during the battle and ended up beating him at the end, right? He only hit him like twice or something. It was like not even that many times. You know, I think when it comes to the post-time skip, he hasn't had like a proper fight. Like, Pico was a joke. All these guys were a joke, and he just absolutely bodied them all, right? So we can't really use that as evidence because he didn't really have a person that was on his caliber that he fought against post-time skip. So every single fight Zoro's had that he's won against an equal or stronger opponent, he's gotten bodied at the beginning of the fight and then wins at the end. That's just the way it is. And you cannot find an example of that not happening. So that's all I'm saying. So people can make their jokes now while they can. It's fine. But you're a prisoner of the moment. You're ignoring the past. You're ignoring your history. You know how Oda does things when it comes to Zoro, right? So that's all I'm gonna say. You know. But yeah, now I'm gonna get to the comment section, guys. But first off, just be sure to like the video, man. Hit that like button for your boy. I would appreciate that very, very much. Definitely on YouTube, hit the like button. And if you haven't done so already, follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/ZFB124. Link is in the description box. You know what I'm saying? For some One Piece reactions, for some other discussions. I'm going to be doing some content regarding like Bebop and stuff. And I've been doing D&D streams with new players. So if you want to check that out, then check out my VODs that I've been uploading over the course of the last few weeks. And yeah. Look at Fuga's legs. Look at Fuga's legs. Oh, I didn't even notice that. He's got like weird ass horse legs. He's a centaur? He's a centaur? Bro, I didn't even notice the centaur. I didn't even know the fuck. Nah, bro. I didn't even notice he's a centaur. Luffy's gonna fucking lose his mind if he sees him. Bro, that's kind of wild. Fuga's a centaur? I did not even notice that. Okay, thank you for pointing that out, dude. Look. At the end of the day, like, people are gonna say what they're gonna say about the Zoro stuff, and I'm not trying to damage control. This chapter was not a good look. I'll be the first to admit that. All right, it's not a good look. But let me just say that it's actually a good. Like, people were complaining, especially non-Zoro fans. We're complaining that Zoro, oh, he has all these easy fights. There's nobody that's there to challenge him. He's just walking through the new world, as if that's a bad thing, right? But people say, oh, all these scrubs he's fighting, this and that. And, like, first he fights Kaido, right? And puts in work against Kaido and Big Mom. And now he's fighting a first commander after fighting Kaido. And he's gonna win. I will bet anybody in this chat an exorbitant amount of money if they're willing to bet that Zoro's gonna lose this fight. Please, I could use a few more dollars in my bank account. Please make that bet with me. Zoro's gonna win the fight. But people were complaining, oh, he's not having a challenge. Now he actually has a challenge. And me, I like that. I'm here for that. It's a good thing that Zoro's having a tough time against an opponent like this. This is Kaido's right-hand man, of course. A right-hand man, of course. He's not gonna have an easy go of it. Of course, it's not gonna be like just like he mops him, because he's a fucking first commander. Look what Luffy had to go through to be the first commander, and people are expecting Zoro's gonna walk through a first commander. It's not that simple. It's not that simple. It's just really not. So, make your jokes while you can, but it's clear what's gonna happen ultimately. That's all I'm gonna say. CP0, I don't know about CP0, man. If it turns out that like it's an equal fight when it comes to CP0 matched up with Apoo and Drake, if CP0 doesn't mop those two, and I mean mop those two, then it is a bad look for CP0. Straight up. I'm sorry to say it. I like CP0. I think they're cool. But if CP0 does not mop mid-diff at the highest Apoo and Drake, then they're not worthy of my interest. Maybe that's a little too aggressive. They're disappointed. They're disappointing if that's the case. Because these are all the hype building up with CP0, you know what I'm saying? All this build up with them, all of this, the masked ones are the strongest ones, really tough, oh my god. And then they're fighting equally with Apoo and Drake. Obviously, we don't know what the conclusion of that fight's gonna be. But I'm just saying these are the strongest Cypher Pole members. The strongest. Apoo and Drake have been fighting for a while now in this war. They haven't been sitting idly by. They've been fighting constantly. Apoo being hit after hit after hit. This man's taking slices from Zoro, attacks from all these motherfuckers, right? And, had to run around, because Queen, threw the fucking antidote shit at him. Bro, this man Apoo has been fighting nonstop, especially Apoo. Drake, not as much, but Apoo, yes. And then CP0 has been sitting in a fucking office, relaxing, sipping on tea, chilling. You telling me these guys can't finish off these weakened enemies? I'm sorry. I'm not saying that Drake and Apoo are scrubs, but there's levels to this shit. And Apoo and Drake, at current standing, are mid to high tier when it comes to the supernovas. They're not even close to Law, Kid, and Luffy, and Zoro even. I'm sorry, they're not. They're not scrubs, but CP0 should be stronger than them. Just straight up. That's all I gotta say about that. Otherwise, what's the threat that they pose, right? I mean, if they can't even like swoop in when everyone's tired from fighting and win their fights, then they're pathetic. Like Rob Lucci would probably be stronger than them. Rob Lucci would be the strongest one. If these dudes, I thought these dudes, especially the main mask guy, I thought he would be stronger than Rob Lucci. I don't know. Killer is also in that tier with Zoro's. The rooftop crew is on a different level. Straight up, the rooftop crew was on the rooftop when it comes to the supernovas for a reason. They are a cut above the rest. Straight up. So, when it comes to, Killer, Zoro, Law, Kid, and Luffy, those, they have their own tiers, obviously. But those guys are a cut above the others. Just completely. Just a cut above. I'm not doubting Apoo's durability, East Blue. I'm doubting his just overall combat ability. Like his offense, like once you learn what he can do, Drake was dealing with him. So that's the thing. It's like Apoo, yeah, you can be durable. A lot of people are durable. Zoro's fucking durable. Luffy's goddamn durable. Law was fighting with one arm in Dressrosa. Kid is fucking durable. Like all of them are durable. Like, why am I so cute? Oh. Damn, appreciate that, dog. Appreciate that, Dow. I wasn't expecting that. That was oddly wholesome. But my point is, there's tiers to this shit, and Drake is or Apoo and Drake are not quite there. Straight up. So, see, the thing that really kind of like cemented it was like Drake's like, okay, I know what your ability is now, and Apu's like, oh damn it, how? He's panicking because he relies on his people to be ignorant about his ability in order for his ability to work. So it's hard to know if King's using hockey because his whole wardrobe is seemingly coded in hockey, or at least it's just dark clothes, so it's hard to tell. But I'm assuming he obviously does. This man's fighting Zoro. Sword to swords. Tell your man Tibbs to start Obi. Start him over who? Julius? There's no way in hell Tibbs is going to start him over Julius. And he's not going to start him at the 5, or Julius at the 5 with him at the 4, because that's just not going to work. There's not enough rim protection there. I mean, it's a lineup he goes to every once in a while for spacing, and when you have someone on the opposing team that can't guard the perimeter like a big, but it's not really a good idea in my opinion. I want him to play more minutes, don't get me wrong, but I'm not early putting over Nami. I started at 4 o'clock. It's the same time every time putting. You should know this by now. 4 o'clock Eastern time. Every single Friday, baby. If we have a chapter, I will be there. 4 o'clock Eastern time. Every single time. It's not stop with the memes, avid manga reader. It's not the reason why he brought up the race thing is obviously because Oda's highlighting the importance of his race. They've been doing it since the fight started, about like his unique race, why he's so special, things of that nature. Big Mom mentioned it, like, oh, I wish I had. Oh no, it's not 4:30, unfortunately, it's 4 o'clock. Yeah, Big Mom mentioned about wanting to have him on the crew because he's a special race. Oda's continually alluding to this whole thing with King, and didn't start with Zoro, all right. It's very clear that they're doing this because there's something special about him that we as readers don't know, and Oda's hinting at that. And it's basically connected to his abilities, and that's why Zoro said that. It doesn't look good because of the memes, but Oda doesn't realize the stupid memes that people make in the United States on the One Piece YouTube anime community. Oda's not watching our videos, okay? Some of his editors may be, as I've been told in the past. I've been told a few of his editors have watched my videos in the past. Confirmed. But, that Oda himself ain't scrolling through, English YouTube trying to, get with the jokes here. What do you think of Super Zoro fanboys mad Zoro isn't low diffing King? Regardless of who you are, if you thought that Zoro was low diffing King, I'm sorry. That's just stupid. There is no logic in the world to justify Zoro was going to low diff King. I never said anything along those lines. If you can go back to all my videos, Zoro, when it comes to a worthy opponent, always fights like tooth and nail to defeat that opponent. I've mentioned this before in the stream. Mr. 1, Kaku, his biggest opponents. Even Ryuma was like down to the wire. Although he didn't get like fucked up against Ryuma, it was one of those things where if you get hit, you lose kind of thing. So first hit was gonna win, and it was evenly matched based on the commentary that Brooke was giving at the time. It was an evenly matched battle of strong sword fighters, and Zoro won, through difficult trials and tribulations there. It wasn't easy. So every major fight that Zoro's had, that he's had an equal opponent, there's a massive amount of struggle involved. And this is a first commander. A first commander. Thank you so much, Nash Schneider, for the super chat donation. I appreciate it. Oda Dinosaur Specialist, by the way. This man loves his dinosaurs. Like, bro, this man's just doing his little, like, kid shit. Rah, I'm dinosaur. Bro, I mean, look, I'm happy he's hyping up the ancient zones and zones in general and giving them some sort of, love, because zones are widely considered to be the weakest of the three different types of devil fruits. What if the new One Piece film spoils Shanks' abilities and backstory? I mean, my thing is, I think that this confirms that Shanks might die before Luffy gets to see him. This might be a hot take, guys, so bear with me here. Um, so if you're gonna showcase Shanks, whether it be what is past, how he came to, it might just be like an origin story kind of thing about like him on Roger's crew, him or after Roger died, him gathering his crew, gathering Ben Beckman and Yasop and Lucky Roo and those guys, and him like his call to fame. It could be that. If it's just that, then maybe it won't mean anything going forward, right? But my guess is it's going to show a little bit more than that, and cover it's going to cover recent times. So my thought process behind the whole Shanks dying thing being more concrete because of this is, if Oda's willing, or if Oda's showing us in a movie what we want in Shanks content, that means that we're not going to get much in the main story. Because if he's dedicating an entire movie to this character who's still around in the main story, that means that he's going to put all his eggs in the movie basket. And the main story, we're going to be not getting much of Shanks. That's my concern. I'm not saying that's 100% going to happen, but that is my concern. And logic would follow that if Oda's concentrating on Shanks for this movie and giving us all the content we need from Shanks from this movie because he's built him up so much, then why would he do that in a movie? My logic is coming from the fact that I think that Shanks is going to die by Blackbeard's hand. And if he is going to die by Blackbeard's hand, and Shanks, does die before Luffy can see him, that means that we're not going to get a chance to really spend time with him in the story, which means that how are you going to cover the Shanks content if in the main story he's dead? You do it through movies. You do it through something like this. And you're right, generally the movies are not canon, right? Like, when it comes to Film Z, it's not canon. When it comes to most of the movies, it's not canon. Thinking about for example, Strong World, for example, is that Shiki as a character is canon. And there's nothing saying that a movie can't be made canon. So Oda could make this film, Shanks movie, whatever it's called, Film Red movie, canon for the sake of showcasing Shanks. What the hell am I looking? Oh, that's actually a really cool panel. If Shanks dies like that, that'd be really cool. I was like, oh, that's a really cool Admiral Z. This movie could be canon. We don't know. Left my ass off. Those are my Randall Rob y'all. I hate those contract killer AK guys who go crazy on their last year of the contract. I don't know what's going on with Randall this year. I think that I'm not gonna give up on him. I've seen too much of what he's capable of. The dude is a legitimate scorer. He's a legitimate scorer, and I think right now he's trying too hard to be the guy, right? So you have to understand, last year he was undisputedly the guy, and he didn't have really enough talented people around him that could challenge him. Now that he has, you have, obviously Kemba out here, you have Fournier out here, he's I'm not saying he's kind of shutting them out, but he doesn't play along with them. There's no chemistry between those guys, and whether it's intentional or otherwise, it's more of him trying to, I don't know, kind of strong arm his way into proving he's number one, which I feel like once he calms down and just plays through the flow of the offense, things will go better. So that's all it is. Enma is technically Hiyori's sword. That's why it's responding to her. That makes sense. I like that, actually. That makes a lot of sense. I think it's very clear the shamisen set him off, or sent Enma off. Why or how, I don't exactly know. I'm very interested to see what things go next week, man. Are we gonna continue with the Zoro stuff, or are we gonna stick? Are we gonna go back to Sanji and what's happening there? Yeah, it's really fascinating, actually. It really is. How does it feel to have to relearn everything you knew about dinosaurs? I didn't know they fucking had like the fat face stuff. I don't know what the hell. I still don't know what happened in that panel. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even. Let me go back to that shit, bro. Like, wait a second. Hold on. I think I understand now. No, I don't understand. What I thought I understood was, it looks like the back of his head is like the butt of a gun, right? And then maybe like him like pulling it back is him like, cocking the gun back. And him shooting like out of his mouth or something, a shot. But no, his head actually flies forward. I don't understand. I really don't understand it. And then how does it disconnect from his body and actually, bro, I don't fucking know what the hell's happening. Oda's on some drugs. That's all I can say about that. Quite honestly. But King is no scrub, man. King is a beast, bro. A lot of people were talking shit about King, saying this and that. Come on, man. This man's a first commander for a reason, dude. This man blocked the fucking Great Dragon Twister. I believe it's the same one that Kaido took. Kaido actually got damaged by that same Dragon Twister, right? Unless I'm mistaken. And this man is blocking it inside of a fucking vortex with his wings, bro. He's obviously using like arm and hockey to coat his wings to block from the attacks. That's super clever. Super clever. King is definitely not stronger than Kaido. Just because he was able to block an attack that Kaido didn't. Kaido's thing is about durability, about endurance, about being able to basically take hits and still continue like nothing happened, bro. That's what his deal is, right? I'm sure that whenever Zoro does find a way to actually hurt, I was gonna say Drake, King, it's gonna hurt King a lot, right? The whole idea is finding a way to like actually engage him because he's a flying opponent. That's a somewhat of a weakness of Zoro because he cannot fly, right? So when you have an opponent that can fly and attack from distance and you can't really do too much except throw out a couple of pound phoenixes at motherfuckers, that's gonna make it a little bit more difficult for you, right? So his whole thing is like finding a way to actually get around his defenses and hurting him. It's kind of like the Cracker situation with Luffy, right? So it's only a matter of time. Zoro's obviously processing things, thinking about things, and he's gonna come up with a strategy and win. The same thing happened with Mr. One, dude. Oda likes to bring parallels, or not parallels, because it's not conscious. I think it's subconscious, where there are other arcs, that are repeated in later arcs. It's a lack of originality. Some might say it's a parallel. Some might say, I don't know. However, whatever team you're a part of in that regard, there are a lot of things that Oda does in the past that replay itself in the future, and this is definitely a replay of like a Mr. One situation. He has to find a way to overcome his limitations and defeat this opponent, and he's gonna do it. Like, we all know he's gonna do it. I'm gonna say this again: if anyone actually believes that King is gonna beat Zoro, please bet me money. I will put money on the line because you're crazy if you actually believe that's gonna happen. I will bet you $1,000 that Zoro is winning this fight. And all the haters and the people talking shit right now, I bet you none of them are going to step up and say, yes, I'll take that bet with you, Zoro. I'll actually take that bet with you. And then when they're proven wrong, because they will be, they'll actually pay up. That's all I'm saying. I'll thank you. Appreciate that. I'm getting my sheets washed currently. So I'm just, yeah. Yeah, I don't want to talk about the Kinemon situation. That still bothers me. You know, Sanji and Zoro is no, no. You think Sanji's gonna do better against King than Zoro? You're crazy if you actually believe that. I understand the guy can fly, and that's cool and all, but even like when King rather came down and started fighting Zoro man to man, Zoro's still struggling. So it's not like his whole thing is just flying. It's just one of his abilities. It's not his only gimmick. The dude's physically incredibly powerful too. Sanji ain't holding up to that. I'm sorry, he's just not. There's a reason why Zoro's fighting the first commander and Sanji's fighting the second, and that's why time and time again, like I just said with the parallels I keep bringing up, or the repeating of history. Zoro fights the first commander, Sanji fights the second. Happened every single time. Happened in Alabasta, happened in Ennis Lobby, happens every single time. I don't see how Sanji's nerfed. But then again, this is King of Lightning. This is my friend. This is a guy I respect very highly. But when it comes to Sanji discussions, he's not exactly objective. He's not exactly, critical minded when it comes to open minded when it comes to discussing these topics. He has an agenda, as many do. I'm not 100% unbiased either. I obviously have my personal preferences, and I like Zoro and I like Sanji, but I like Zoro more. So it is what it is. But when it comes to King, I think that his preferences lean a little bit towards the extreme, a little bit more than me. So that's all I'm gonna say on that regard. That's my guy though. That's my guy though. That's my dude. I've been saying for the longest time that Nets fans are trash. As someone who lived in New York many years, I've only met maybe a handful of Net fans in my entire life, and even the ones I knew were not people who actually knew anything about basketball. They're not actually like dedicated fans. Joe Ten's the only one who I know that's an actual Nets fan, and I say that loosely, that actually knows about the game to any degree. Uh, the fans are very kind of like fair weathered is the word I was looking for. They're not dedicated, loyal. That's why Knicks fans will always be more goated when it comes to the city. Um, Luffy can defeat King easily. Easily no, no, no. I wouldn't say easily. He would obviously beat King, but not easily. I disagree with that notion. Yeah, the Bebop thing. I don't want to talk about it. I'm gonna do reactions. Look, if you're interested in seeing at least my reactions to the show and how I take it, because I don't know when it comes out. I gotta see what the exact date it comes out. Let me look this up real quick. Hold on. 1 second. What's the release date? August 23rd. Oh no, it's November 19th. Oh, today? It's today? It's coming out today? It's out already? Well, guess I'm gonna have to do reactions to it very soon. So follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/ZFB124 if you want to see my reactions. Bro, Kingdom's been fire. Oh, I don't want to spoil, but Kingdom's been crazy, bro. Look, they're centering around my favorite character in the story. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. They're centering around my favorite characters, my favorite character in the story, and it's kind of crazy. The fucking feet on the table, bro. The feet on the table when he fucking arrived, and he didn't give a shit, dude. He doesn't give a shit, dude. Look, Sims is too raw. He can't be playing right now. Nox, no. Grimes, yes. I would honestly like. Grimes needs minutes. Defensively, honestly, I think he fits much better than a lot of the other. Like, thing is, Burks has been playing really well, so I don't want to, Burks and Quickly. Who are you gonna replace Grimes with? Both of them have been playing really well. You can't. But I guarantee you, an injury is gonna happen. Someone's gonna get hurt, and Grimes will get his time to play. He's right there. He's on the cusp of playing time, and his defense will keep him in the lineup eventually. Look, man, if you were disappointed about what they're doing with Cowboy Bebop, watch the original. If anyone hasn't done so already, watch the original, man. It's fantastic. All right, guys. On that note, I think I've gotten a little off topic. I think we're gonna wrap up the stream here. Hold on. What did you link here? That's a great meme, dude. Oh, that's great, dude. That's funny. All right, but I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you guys so much for coming out and supporting the channel. I appreciate that. I really appreciate everyone supporting and commenting, subscribing, donating, man. You guys are awesome. If you guys want to, definitely like the video, hit the subscribe button, all that stuff. Follow me on Twitter. I'm very close to 6,000 followers on Twitter, man. So definitely hit that follow button, and I'll be seeing you again next time. Keep a lookout on my Twitter for an announcement. I'm going to be doing like a kind of watch-throughs of Bebop, so that should be a lot of fun. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one, and stay safe out there. Peace.